Yo, what up, Danny boy? How's it going, man? Welcome, everyone. Good morning. I hope you guys are ready for this Kombat Kast action. Execute programming, Cyrax and Sektor join MK1. I'm really excited to see what this Kombat Kast has to offer. So welcome. I see everyone starting to stream in here, no pun intended. I woke up this morning, my alarm went off at 9 a.m. I'm like, man, who the fuck turned on the alarm? Because normally I don't have an alarm, I just wake up whenever I wake up. And then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot, today is a Kombat Kast. But I made sure to put it at 9 a.m. so I could wake up, eat breakfast, and you know, just be ready for this. But I was like, oh, what the hell's going on, man? Who the hell turned on the alarm? So I completely have forgotten. But anyway, hope you guys are having a good morning. There's 4 minutes left. I'm gonna promote my stream on Twitter and Instagram, so I'll be right back. Leave a thumbs up if you're excited for this Kombat Kast. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Alright, it's almost showtime. I tweeted my Instagram post already, so I could just talk to you guys for the... I tweeted my post already, so I could talk to you guys for my Instagram post, because it doesn't take too long to shoot out a story, pretty much. I could only see your chat on my other computer. It's a little weird. Normally, I'm used to seeing the chat on my main computer when I'm streaming from. Let me switch headsets here. Instagram, why are you being so hard? I'm wondering when we're gonna get the noob sidebar reveal and the Kombat Kast. I really hope that they don't have the Kombat Kast next Thursday for noob sidebar, cause or on Friday, even worse. They have it Thursday morning, I don't mind it, but I have a concert coming up next Thursday that I'm gonna go to Vegas for. It's like a dream come true. I'm gonna go you guys probably don't know who Luis Miguel is, but he's like a Latino artist from back in the day. He's still kicking. But my dad used to watch him all the time, so I got into him since I was a kid. So this concert is like a dream come true for me. Hold on, let me record my session and everything. Alright, we're good to go. Let's full screen this biatch. So he's gonna be performing at the Caesar's Palace next Thursday, and I got like complimentary tickets. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for Thursday next weekend, from next Thursday until Sunday. So I really hope they don't have the Kombat Kast around that time. But since they've been promoting Sektor, they might take a break for this week and then start promoting him again next week. We'll see. Alright, I forgot the Kombat Kast always has really low volume, right? Hey, what up, Johnny? The Kombat
Kast starts now.
Alright. Their intro's always a lot louder than the actual voices.
All right, welcome everyone to the latest edition of the
It's not
Kombat
that bad
Kast.
today.
It's been a little bit since we've been here.
A little bit.
But we are here to talk more about some of the new characters coming. Going to talk about Chaos Reigns.
Robots rule.
Before we do that, I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm
Hey, what's up,
Studios.
Joshua?
I am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at
I'm gonna try not to talk too much
Stephanie
because my
Brownback,
mic is always
QA
louder
lead
than
here
their
at
voices.
NetherRealm. And technically, in Liu Kang's new era, they're not robots, although I agree in spirit that robots do rule.
Robots just rule in general.
Fair.
That's true.
Unless
Fair.
they take us
I
over,
still
then
call
they
them
not
robots,
rule.
even
I'm
though they're
fine with
not.
Thank you for the lore there. We need that.
It's just
Now,
force
before
of
we get
habit.
started, a lot of you have already seen it, but if you haven't,
There's at least 3 people that have it.
if you haven't, let's take a look one more time at the Sektor trailer.
Oh, new Sektor trailer. Yeah, they always have the video that plays much louder than their actual voices, so I'm gonna lower this a bit.
Welcome to the party, baby doll.
It'll give me a chance
your
to check
name?
out the chat a little bit more.
Call me Sektor.
I'll call you anytime you want.
Hey, what up,
share his
Jordan?
Vision for the Lin
Number
Kuei.
23.
We won't be bound by Liu Kang's limits.
Is your fight over land?
Hey, thank you,
Resources.
Caspian. I appreciate that.
Myself and others seek a powerful future. They and their ilk cling to
Let's
an
get a
anemic
1v1 mode. Would you guys actually play a 1v1 mode in Mortal Kombat 1?
The Empress's mercy.
Be honest. Would you actually play 1v1 mode in Mortal
We
Kombat
are
1?
not fighting for her mercy.
'Cause the
We are
whole
fighting
game-
for our lives.
Game plan around this game and the design is based on versus fighting games. So assist calls and stuff. Would you actually play 1v1 if they had a mode in player matches and shit?
When I return, there will be anarchy.
Yeah, the quality, if the quality sucks, it's on their end because I have my quality like how I normally have it. Also, you might want to bump up your quality on your, if you're watching on phone,
Chaos. You defend order.
gotta bump up that quality, sir, because on my end it's good. But yeah, the Kombat Kast always has a, for some reason, the quality isn't the best whenever they do Kombat Casts.
Bihan, can you hear me? Our goal is unchanged.
Well, since I actually did a video that I haven't uploaded yet on Noob Saibot, Sektor, and Cyrax, going over the best looking designs in Mortal Kombat history. And the big downside to these suits is that they're actually not robots. So I still prefer them to be robots, but based on the story mode, I understand why they're not robots yet. So my preference would be for them to be robots, complete, like full-on robots. But if they are going to work on, you know, potentially a Mortal Kombat 2 continuation of this, that's definitely the way they're going to go. Or at least we'll see in the story mode. Because who knows, maybe Sektor will get killed and then that's it. So who knows.
Okay.
All right, time to bump this up again.
Both the
Speechless. You're
yeah.
just speechless.
Both of the first trailers have been really amazing.
Yeah.
Just the way you see the characters evolve into, like, you still see things you remember, but it's evolved. Well, so Stephanie, of this trailer, what is your favorite?
Definitely Sektor's rocket launcher and the rocket launcher moves. I love that, originally
Rocket
in K3,
launcher.
Robot Sektor would shoot everything out of his chest compactor, and now she is
A little more
wearing
grounded.
suit, and she has just a giant rocket launcher that she can shoot. And I love the VFX, the smoke trail, the sound effects. It's very, very
Hey, muchas
satisfying to
gracias,
shoot that
Paco.
thing.
Shout out to Paco.
I was a fan
watching
of the
from
fatality going
España.
up into space, and you see all the bloop, 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 bloop on like the helmets. I think it's pretty cool. And then you come back down, they're frozen. I like it. I like it. It's a fun way to die.
It's pretty overkill.
It's a fun way to die.
I love a lot.
Yeah,
of
the
just
Sector
aerial
teleport, I'm a
stuff,
little
the
disappointed they don't
bombing
have
up
the
into air
teleport for
and
Sector.
then
That's the
sending
only
missiles
thing that I'm
down.
like,
It's
oh,
just
man.
like a full-on barrage at all times, and I think that's really cool to see. And again, the effects nailed it. Really feel good about those. They look awesome, and it feels like you're just constantly under pressure by this
It definitely looks like you're constantly under
machine.
pressure. Yeah.
So that would be Sector. Now we will be getting to Sector to show you how she plays in a little bit. But before then, I do want to get onto a few things. Over the next couple streams, we're going to be talking about some things coming up in the Chaos Reigns, which comes September 24th.
Over
Very
in the next
exciting.
couple streams?
There have been a lot of people asking about Havoc.
What?
Really?
And
Havoc?
And Chaos Reigns?
Yeah, right.
What
And
are the
is
chances?
Havoc going to get any changes, any buffs, anything like that? Well, as a Havoc main, I have good news for you. Havoc has some stuff coming, and to show you, we have a brief
some
video
changes.
we'd like to show, and then we'll come back and explain what you saw.
Inject some chaos into him.
Yep.
I want to see some changes for this upcoming patch. Oh, they spent what? What the hell? Oh my god. Now
this
he
might be something
has
you want to go back and
an
watch
overhead
again to
kick
see what had happened, but
and
there are
also
couple
a
things
low
in that video
arm rip?
which, if you know Havoc or if you've played against Havoc, you know are very different. For instance, in the match, Liu Kang uses his towards 434, which has a big gap. Now, Havoc's arm flail is now faster, and the armor starts up quicker, so it actually can get through that. So that's a big change for Havoc. Really going to help out some Havoc players. It gives you, it just gives you enough time. It's fast enough to punish, which is nice. He also has a new move in the air you might have seen. It's kind of a stretchy kick. If you use meter on that, it
Go
actually
Havoc leg.
right. If you use meter on that, it actually pops up, which is it's a ground bounce.
Is it
So
an
you're able to get
overhead?
a little more
Bounce.
more bounce in your stuff.
More
and-
bounce for your back.
There
right,
you go.
and get some more combos out. He also has a new move, which is a low launcher.
Yeah, this one, I really love the animation that he's breaking his own knees to get down that low and scoop you up.
Right, so some more
It's the easier way.
Wow.
Yeah.
more combo potential again.
Lord
And then
Havoc.
finally, his jump 2-4 has a different reaction, so you can do just more combos. It used to, I believe, you used to push you back. further.
Yeah, that's a combo
Now
ender.
Now you're able to do more combos right there in the middle. So that's
Interesting.
another thing Havoc got. So I'm sure you're going to want to go back and watch.
Yeah,
that.
whenever
As,
you would do
Havoc
an
fans, I'm sure you're gonna
B&B
enjoy
with
those
Havoc,
changes. Really going to
and they would be in the air, you would always finish it with jump 2-4.
And we'll try to get to
It
some
was
of
the
that,
max damage air
in
finisher.
future streams. Well, today we're also going to talk about some cameo. Ooh. We have a lot of cameo changes
We
coming.
do, some exciting ones.
This is
Some
what I
have
wanted
been
to hear.
seen,
I
some
wanted
of
to
the
hear some
trailers and
changes.
Some of the teases. But first we're going to start out with Sub-Zero. So let's take a look at that video.
Sub-Zero cameo? New move. He does have a new move. He has the ice aura now. What? Oh, that's sick. I did not expect that. He tosses you as an ice clone? He has the ice
Sub-Zero
clone
has a
toss now?
parry
That was chilly. That was
Okay,
chilly.
very good, very good.
Thank you.
Love parries in any game. So you'll notice in the video when they could have poked, they use the parry,
Right.
which freezes them, and you can also combo after that. Now, a lot of savvy players might start knowing you're going to parry and wait.
And then what are you going to do?
Well, then you can just throw the clone at them.
You can throw an ice clone?
You can throw the ice clone at advantage too. So there's just another some new stuff to bring into the Sub-Zero.
Man, this
Doesn't
game
love
is
throwing the ice clone.
gonna
And,
change
Havoc.
a
lot of people
lot
use Havoc and Sub-Zero.
when
this is,
Chaos
two
Reigns
things
comes
that work
out.
well together as well. We also got one more to show today. One of my
Crazy.
favorite characters in Mortal Kombat history. Jax has a new move that I think is pretty awesome.
Got your grab.
It's a new move, but it's also
was
an
out in the
old
trailer.
move,
Right, a new move for this game, but he's used
but
it
a
for
classic,
years.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that video.
I assume it's only to beat up your opponent's cameo. Yeah. I love it. Jax is just beating the shit out of Chameleon in the background.
Classic gotcha grab.
Yep.
One of the best moves.
The
ever.
important thing is that he gets
what you do
armor
with
on the
this
way
is
in.
If you are playing somebody and they keep using a similar sequence with their cameo, you can call gotcha grab out.
He's gonna get you.
An
He'll get you.
ambush
He will
defensive
punch the other
cameo, guys. That's sick.
He has 2 hits of armor,
2 hits of armor.
so you can stop their cameo in their tracks like that.
He doesn't mess around.
He doesn't.
He doesn't mess
really
around.
doesn't. So it's just another thing that's added to Jax's arsenal.
That's cool.
to help, and I really enjoy it because I like things that affect other cameos,
Right.
like seeing cameos interact.
And it's like he has now almost the full spectrum of his classic moves, too,
Yeah.
which is cool.
So that'll be fun to use, and I'm sure a lot of people will like, you play your friends all the time, the same thing. They have the same thing that they do, and now you have this little wrench you can throw in.
I'm gonna get you.
And keep in mind, when you're hitting
Gotcha.
their cameo,
Doom,
their
doom,
player's
doom,
taking
doom.
damage.
That's right.
So big things there. But I think I know why a lot of people are here right now.
Me.
Derek. So there are things on the horizon, yeah?
Oh, I wasn't being serious, but yeah, there's always some things on the horizon, bud.
So we have some stuff coming for Invasions that we're going to hold, right?
Yeah, so of course we're going to have a new season. We've got a lot of just fun, quality of life things that we've done to this new season, Season 8. But we're going to wait until the next stream because we've got 2 characters to go through today.
I wonder when they're
And I
gonna
think
stream again.
People really want to see what's up with these condiment characters.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And we do, and there's some fun stuff, like get hyped. There's some really cool stuff we'll be talking about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, but we don't want to, take away
Fair.
from this.
Fair.
All right.
So Stephanie,
Yes.
let's talk about Cyrax first.
Here we
yeah?
go.
I'm very
Cyrax
excited.
and Sector
I
time.
love the Cyber Ninjas. I've loved them since day 1 in MK3. These are 2 of my favorite MK characters.
So many hand cramps from that combo with
Oh,
Cyrax.
the Cyrax one? Well, the secret is you just hold back and hit high punch and high kick together and it'll come out.
That is cheating.
Some weird old guy at the arcade showed me
I
that.
just always so painful.
So tell
Right, still
me,
good.
when it comes to Cyrax, what type of player will gravitate towards the character?
Well, here's how I've always looked at it for like 30 years, for both of them. You have Cyrax is kind of the tricky trap, sneaky character with the bombs. Even back in 95, you had like the different kind of bombs, the anti-air grab and stuff like that. She kind of forces movement, tries to make the person struggle to get in, and then you hit him with the net, and kind of the setup character, kind of a
Hey,
thinking
what up?
player's
What's
character.
cracking? How's it going,
On
man?
the opposite end of the spectrum, you have Sektor, who's like, yeah, that's cool, I shoot a homing rocket.
Yeah. Rockets, punch.
Yeah, more
Rockets,
straightforward and
punch,
all that.
yeah.
So, and I think that's something that we carried on to this. And that's not to say Sektor doesn't have her own share of tricky stuff, but I think Cyrax is going to be a character for really, really creative players, and Sektor is going to be a more straightforward character. And I think it's awesome. They
Sector's
have, like,
always usually the
the
more
stuff you'd expect from
easy character to
MK9,
start with,
and then a bunch of new
beginner-friendly.
stuff. They both have new mobility options
Because of the
new
zoning and
technology
everything.
They didn't have before, and it's very, very cool. I'd say,
Cyrax
like,
always
a lot
has
of
the
MK1
complicated
characters,
combos
it's
and setups.
kind of the design team is like, well, what are the key moves that make these characters? Put in some spice
And salt and pepper.
and some salt and pepper and some
ketchup and mustard.
and then blend it all together, and we have a new take on these classic characters.
All right. Do we want to take a look at Cyrax?
Let's check her out.
Let's check out the Cyrax.
All right, so one
Ooh,
of the
nice new version
things
of the
she
stage.
has is on her feet. She has these like jet booster things. You can see in a lot of her normal attacks. They
Was there down three?
allow her to do a wall jump, which
Nice.
is really neat.
I knew she had a wall
And she
jump from the
uses them in
trailer.
a lot of her normals. But she also has the gadgets you kind of expect. The buzzsaws from like MK9. And speaking of MK9, I think one of the coolest normals she has
Oh, that's cool.
is a command grab. She switches places
Ooh.
or goes into an attack. And you could like set a bomb and then it can blow up into them. This was one of her strongest moves in MK9. This is a true command grab. You know, like if they're crouch blocking, it will actually hit them. and
Wow,
all
a
that. So that
true
could be super
command
effective.
grab for
Spin into
fucking
the kick. This is
Cyrax.
wonderful. I absolutely love it.
She also has this cool move
That's what she had in
from
MK9,
Deadly
right?
Alliance. And this has a mechanic where you can hold it down,
What?
charge it up,
Ballerina
and
dance?
You can cancel it. So you can do fun stuff like your grabs, let it go, fake it out, do the quick version. And she has these cool step kicks. And this ends in kind of a ragdoll style move.
And when you were saying like tricky, that's the sort of thing that spin out into a throw,
Exactly.
like all these sort of.
You got options from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her standing high kick is another spinning move, which she can hold it down or cancel it.
Yo, what's cracking? I got you on the 10 get the subs in a bit.
No,
Thank you
that's,
so
that's
much.
part of the robot
I love
suit,
you.
making it so you don't get dizzy.
Science.
And then this normal attack, which is definitely my favorite, because I think the bomb part is very, very funny.
Cool.
And that
Hey,
bomb
she
part
looks
was
straightforward
does
on the
more.
ground.
It is, yeah. So let's go into her special moves.
There we go.
First off, you have to have it. It's been one of the most classic Cyrax moves is
The
your bomb
bombs.
toss.
Are they low?
Close, medium, far. A subtle detail I like is the animation actually changes depending on how she's throwing it. Like you can see, the toss is just an overhead toss.
Are they low?
Now, something new, the EX version will actually track the opponent and then have a helicopter pop up for even better combos. So if the opponent's trying to run away, it'll actually follow them.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna get ya.
You ain't zoning me out.
Then she has a new take on the teleport. This time,
I
it's
love it.
kind of
I love that.
reminiscent of the human Cyrax teleport from MK9, but she leaves a bomb. So she'll teleport behind, leave a bomb,
I love that
sit
change
on
to
the
a
floor there.
teleport.
Or she can choose to do one that has faster recovery that doesn't leave a bomb.
Oh.
Or you can do an EX version that instead of teleporting, she kind of
Whoa.
goes back or forth in like kind of a dash kind of thing. And if you do it
I'm
from
sure
full
you're gonna
screen,
be
she
able to
won't
combo
go in
that
front of
too.
them. But if you're a little bit closer, she will be behind them.
More
so you can kind
tricks.
of mix it up, exactly. And a fun little thing about all of her bomb attacks, if you hold the 4 button down, the bomb will be a fake out dud.
Oh, gotcha.
So you can do that with all of her
Mind
bomb
games
attacks,
too?
which is a fun little thing. You
Little
can,
mind
like,
tricks. Little mind tricks.
put out a fake bomb and then actually call a cameo, and the opponent's like trying to attack out of it. Now another one of the moves is this spinny spin kick, which the EX version has armor and a dive kick ender.
Ooh.
And there's an air version that will capture them in the air, and if the EX
Combo ender?
she throws the net.
Oh, that's cool.
What the hell? You can hit
Speaking
her?
of the net, one more special move to show. The classic net is now this like foam goo that will trap them in
The
place.
boogers.
And you get your free combo. But the EX version is similar to the classic net, but with rocket boosters that will push them super far. So you'll see full screen it pushes them far, but you're not going to combo. But if
Unless
you're
you're in
close
the
to
corner,
wall,
right?
You still do get
Yeah.
to top of the stage.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So it kind of depends on like your space control, where you're at, whether or not you're going to get a combo.
So that's, just like we've talked about, the upgrading of what was from the past to the future.
Exactly.
So you don't wanna do that
I think
EX
it's
net unless
really,
you're
really cool to take a lot of the moves,
closer to
what
the
was
corner.
famous about her in the past games, and what can we do that's new?
Man, the fact that she has a true command
But
grab
not
is so
forgetting
strong
the
in
net
this game.
as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also nothing but net.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, a lot of great nods to the classic. Very cool.
So, you want to finish this out with her X-ray?
Let's see it.
Oh man, we're not gonna see any cool combos. Well, they're probably gonna show off a Cyrax versus Sektor high level match at the end. We'll probably see some combos there. I saw in the chat, where are the 50 hit 25% Cyrax combos? That's what I want to see.
Right, that was Cyrax. Super cool. Fun bomb setups, fun
Yep.
tricks to play.
Lots of trickery.
A lot of
And some
potential.
Real good mobility.
I
in
also
her,
really liked
tool
during
set for
the
offense,
Fatal
that's
Blow
for sure.
into, where like the bomb rolls down and she's all flashy about it. I think that's super cool.
Hype.
Hype.
What
What do we got next?
I think we're going to now move right into talking about how Sektor plays.
Ooh.
All right, so let's go into Sektor.
All right, here we go.
So
This is my
Sektor
girl right here.
Also has a bunch of high-tech stuff, a bunch of gadgets. Let's go into normals first. I think one of her cooler normals is her standing 2 is like this double fist rocket punch, but you can
That's
charge
like her.
it up.
That's like the back two from. Oh,
and
you
it
could
gets
charge
knocked
it.
down and you get a lot more damage, but the cool thing is she can actually keep the charge by canceling it.
Oh.
Her fists still have the glow, and she
Whoa.
goes straight to the powered up version. There's also a special move I'll show later that can allow you to charge it.
Spoilers.
One of her best normals is forward 2, 1, 2, which is like this advancing mid that pops up.
So it is a pop up.
Everybody loves combos. Oh.
Oh,
A
sick.
combo starter. She
The
also
ground
has
pound.
this big swinging overhead with her rocket launcher. And complement it a low with her rocket boots.
Okay, so it's not an overhead low. It looked like an
She has
over.
a
It
really
should be
cool
an overhead
4-3-4,
low.
Goes into the air.
4-3-4.
Spent a lot of time in the air.
Yeah, and you can see like her rocket boosters are used in all her moves and
Yeah.
all that. I love the effects.
Some of my favorite, like that, if the finish of that move, I love crumples.
That throw is
like
so
that.
sick.
Yes.
One of my favorite reactions in the game.
And I love this new take on the MK3 throw.
Ooh.
One of the coolest throws in the game. Let's go over her special moves. First, we can start like Cyrax. She has a new mobility tool, which is these rocket boosters, which allow her to do an air dash.
Cool.
And she can do normal attacks from it. She can do some.
She could hover
moves.
too.
She can double it. A really cool way to get around. So you'll see she can get around in the air. The opponent's going to have a hard time because of her zoning tools. She can shoot her rocket. If you EX it, it actually catches them on
that's awesome.
fire and does a little damage over time.
Effects look amazing.
Ooh.
She has a jumping rocket. If you EX this one, she can actually decide when the rocket will go off. Like you can do it early,
Oh man, she's
you can hold it
Sector's gonna be annoying as
halfway
fuck to
through,
fight
let it go
against.
when it hits the ground, etc. And then she has this awesome one, probably my favorite move, the Sidewinder. And if you EX it, you get the absolute classic MK3 targeting
Target
rocket.
acquired.
I love when fans used to call it dumb rocket and smart rocket.
I love the targeting application too on the character. That's really cool.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then one more rocket move, her anti-air rockets, which are also a combo starter. Then let's
Alright.
go into a flamethrower. It wouldn't be Sector without a flamethrower.
So she does have normal
Regular
and meter
version,
burn flamethrower.
it's double hit, really good range. EX version, she can hold it down, cancel the second hit, and this has armor.
Oh.
She also has Blast Shield, where she clamps her feet on the ground,
What?
puts out this. This absorbs projectiles and has some really fun follow-ups. So, the regular version, when she absorbs a projectile, she can quickly input one of her rocket
Wow.
moves.
So it's almost like she's sending something right back.
Exactly. Now the EX version, she can actually do any of her special moves. I did not mean to do her X-ray. You can do her teleport, which I'm going to cover in a
Interesting.
second. And one other cool thing about this move is absorbing a projectile
Oh, I guess-
successfully gives you a charge of her standing too.
That's her teleport.
That is a lot.
I just thought it was a ground
Then
pound
she
new move,
also
but
has the teleport, which I just said we
they
talked about.
replaced the traditional
Goes up,
teleport with the ground
when she comes
pound.
down, it's a combo starter. It's kind of a new take on the classic uppercut.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you EX it, it's even more similar. It actually starts off with the punch.
Right. She is
Oh
all
man,
over.
I love that animation.
Yeah, so you can see she's a character who is going to, absolutely dominate.
That's
the
just like
air.
Neo
She
coming
can
down
be
in
the
the
air.
Matrix
She's gonna stop
Revolutions.
you from
Boom!
being
I
in
think
the
it's in the
air. So you're gonna have to
Revolutions.
play the ground game. And then she has awesome range,
Great, yeah.
awesome anti-zoning.
And just some interesting tricks too with the shield. Like, that's
Exactly,
really neat
yeah.
because your opponent's gonna have to decide if they see you use meter on that. What are you doing? Like,
Exactly,
what's your next
yeah.
move?
Yeah, and obviously you try to.
All
zone
right,
her
so
to stop
based
her
on first
zoning,
impressions and
and
how
she can start absorbing
accessible
your
Sector looks,
projectiles.
Sector's definitely going to be the day one pick for a lot
so
of people.
Now we'll go into her X-ray.
Sure.
We teased
I
it
definitely think that
before, so now we
Cyrax
can
might
actually
have
do
more
it.
potential to be more broken, but at face value, ooh, I like the laser beam coming down from the mothership. But at face value, Sector 100% is more accessible. That's usually the case. And that was the case in MKX, and Sector actually was one of the best characters in the game. So, based on Sector's tool set in this
Cyrax
game, she
and
looks like
Sector,
she's going to be
there they are.
insanely
There
strong.
they are. It's very exciting. Sector would definitely be probably my top 5 or so favorite MK characters. So I'm
Okay.
pretty stoked for this.
Didn't know
She's
that.
my number
I
3.
can't wait for people to see Chaos Reigns, their role in this story.
Sector's my
It's
number 3.
Very, very different. It is the new era, but there are some aspects that sometimes time refuses to change. Like Sector is very much all in on the Liu Kang, or the Lin Kuei and the cybernetic process, and maybe
Sector
Cyrax
will
has some
forever be an
reservations.
asshole,
Those
pretty
definitely-
much.
Spoilers.
You'll have to see, and then of course, Noob Saibot is going to be awesome.
So we will be having another stream soon. No date yet. We'll be talking about Noob Saibot and some other stuff.
Yep.
And definitely some other character things that are coming.
And in general, like just Chaos Reign updates, right?
For sure. So we'll let you know when that's going to be. But until then, I think that's it for us today.
If you haven't pre-ordered yet, be sure you pre-order so you can get the exclusive skins.
Absolutely.
Really cool skins.
Absolutely. We do, though, after we sign off, as usual, there will
High
be
level
a
match.
sector fight.
High
against
level
Tanya
match.
that QA put together.
Oh.
So with that, thank you both again for
thank
always
you.
being here.
Thank
It's
you.
always a great
It's always
time.
fun.
Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time on the Kombat Cast.
High level match. High level
Pro
match.
Sub-Zero.
Only Sector versus Tanya? I thought it was gonna be Sector versus
main.
Cyrax.
You've created more mechanized monstrosities?
Many. And I can't wait to unleash them.
Oh man. I got a little chilled right there because I'm really liking her attitude. She's still a fucking asshole. She's still as much of an asshole as OG Sector.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, this new stage is cool. I apologize for the quality not being the best, but that's just on their end. Oh, using the ice wall to her advantage right there. 28% damage, not bad. Oh, I like that. Both of them using their parry. Ooh. That was a sick conversion, right? Whoa, what's up with this music? I'm feeling this music a lot. Whoa. Does she always do that? You guys might not be able to hear the music too clearly because the sound effects are really loud, but the music in this stage is fucking awesome.
Round two. Fight.
Hell yes. The music really emphasizes the Mortal Kombat action. It makes it more epic. Ooh, tricky. Wow, what a punish. Damn, there's so much going on right now.
Final round.
Sector's movement is pretty fast, actually. I'm liking it. She has her gloves powered up. Ice clone toss. That's such a cool move. Oh, she missed it. Oh, what a punish. Oh, sickness. Oh, and she pops the head too.
Brutality.
Yes, brutality ending combo. That was sick. That was sick, ladies and gentlemen. Brutality ending combo right there. Wow, okay. Thank you for watching the Kombat Cast. All right, wow. That was definitely a sick way to end it. Man, I really love the music on that stage. If they have music like that on there, well, they do have really good music in Mortal Kombat 1 in general. The composer did a really good job on the music on this game. But the music choice for that stage is really sick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is it for the Sektor and Cyrax Kombat Cast. We also saw a few changes that we could expect for Lord Havoc, and then we saw the Sub-Zero cameo changes that we're going to get. What do you guys think about it? What are your thoughts on what we saw? Yeah, oh my God, Sektor has everything you want in a character, I think. Maybe, well, we didn't really see damage, but there could always be a lot of damage potential with characters in this game. Like, it doesn't really matter who you are. For the most part, with cameos, you're going to be getting damage. Now, I remember when Takeda came out, people were like, man, Takeda can't really get that much damage. And then, you know, people just figure it out. So, Sektor looks like she's going to be fucking crazy. She looks like she's going to be insane. Already, you could tell she's going to be a top-tier character. You know, also it depends on what they're going to do with the other characters. Because we don't even know the changes to the other characters that we're going to see, but she is going to be top tier, 100%. What were the changes? So Sub-Zero has a new move where he puts Ice Aura on you, and if your opponent touches it, it freezes them. And if they don't, Sub-Zero could actually throw you like an ice clone. And then for Havoc, he has a new low. He has a new jump, like kick attack, that if you meter burn it, it could bounce up. His armor is a lot faster. The arm rip is a lot faster. I can't wait to see all the changes to the characters. I wonder why they didn't show Cyrax versus Sektor. Like, did they not want to show all the dirt that Cyrax could do, or what? They want to focus more on Sektor because her gameplay trailer happened this week? I'm not sure. I really wanted to see both of them fight. Maybe they didn't want to spoil an intro. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of potential with Cyrax. Cyrax has a lot of traditional moves, but the fact that, you know, she has a mid command grab in this game is going to be really, really strong because there is a lot of strike throw in this game. And she's going to have grab setups where she grabs you into a bomb and then she's able to continue the combo. She's going to have a lot of dirty shit. You guys already know, Cyrax always has a lot of dirty stuff. It just depends on whether she is going to do a lot of damage and whether her tool set equals to some of the better characters. Because even in MKX, like, Cyrax is not top tier, but Cyrax could still go toe-to-toe with almost any character in the game. But Cyrax still lacks the top tier tools. So I think Cyrax and Sektor are both going to be really good, but you could tell that Sektor is going to be like top tier and crazy. She has everything you want in her character. And then Cyrax, we didn't really get a chance to see her gameplay as far as in an actual match, but she has the potential to be really, really strong on offense. Who do I think needs a buff besides Havoc? I think... Well, I feel like Scorpion should be more exciting. I've always said that from the start. I don't know if he needs a buff, but I feel like he needs to be more exciting. Yeah, I think pretty much that. Because I can't really think of a character that needs buffs. Because I think Takeda's pretty good. Some people say that he sucks, but I think he's pretty good. Smoke needs a buff. I don't know what they would buff to Smoke. Because, you know, his whole game plan is to do his cancels. He already does a lot of damage. I think if Sub-Zero gets a damage buff, you know, his base combos do a little bit more damage, I think he'll be good. I think if they speed up his forward 1 mid to how it was in the beta and they up his damage a little bit, I think Sub-Zero will be perfect. Because he does have really slow attacks, and his attacks do have a lot of gaps in them. But at least if he has a faster forward 1, he could catch you with that mid. And then if you up his damage just a little bit, maybe instead of doing a bread and butter that does 30, it does like 33. That would be good. Natara needs buffs. I don't know if she needs buffs. Have you seen how crazy Natara has been so far? I think the fact that they buffed her normal dive kick to bounce and meter burn dive kick to be safe on block, that helped her out a lot. She still has the lowest amount of damage, but that's because she's supposed to be a glass cannon character where she touches you, you're taking like 50 to 60% damage. Garrett's needs a buff. Well, Garrett's does a lot of damage already, so I guess maybe he needs his mid to be a little bit faster. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I would buff Garrus. Maybe a different move. A new move completely to add to him. Reiko. I think maybe Reiko getting a new move that pops the opponent up a little bit easier than hit confirming into his run move. They turned Kung Lao into a second tier scrub. That's funny. Yeah, I think Kung Lao definitely needs some love, man. I feel like he should get his old teleport back. That would be cool, right? Since they're adding new moves to characters, bring back Kung Lao's fucking teleport. That's like one of the most iconic thing that Kung Lao has always had, and then he doesn't have it in this game. All right, guys, so I think that's going to do it for today's stream. It felt like the Kombat Kast went by a lot faster. It used to be like 1 hour long, like straight. But that, I guess that's because they had, you know, some extra stuff. They had the belt match, and, you know, well, the belt match usually would last a little bit. They didn't have time to explain what's coming in Invasion, so it felt a little bit quick. But, oh yeah, I forgot. Wait. What's this one? What's cracking with the 10 gifted subs? What's cracking gifted 10 super memberships? What a beast. Acting like Sektor over here, looking like a straight up top tier beast. So what's cracking? Thank you so much again for the 10 gifted super channel members. That's amazing, man. I really appreciate that. Always comes in here and, you know, drops the mic pretty much. So what's cracking? Thank you so much. I love you for all the extra support that you give to the channel. That's amazing. So hopefully, you know, congrats to anyone who got a gifted sub. That's awesome. All right, guys. I think that about does it. That's it for the Kombat Kast. I'll upload like the actual highlight portions where they go over the character changes. But the stream archive will go up anyway. So if you guys want to check that out while the videos are rendering, definitely do so, because yeah, it's always fun to see the Cyrax and Sektor, or I guess it's always fun to see like actual character breakdowns from the developers. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you again either Friday or Saturday. One of those days I'm going to be streaming Ermac and sort of start my character cycle where I dedicate a stream to every character on the roster, starting with Ermac and working all the way down to Homelander. So I want to start there, and then I'm going to go to Katana, then Melina, then I think it's Tanya, Rain, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me during the Kombat Kast. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Have a good day.